Hey guys, welcome to another episode of my Minecraft Seeds video. There's someone behind me totally distracting. Okay, there she goes, and we can finally start the video. So this is our second top 5 Bedrock Seeds video, and we did just post another top 5 Java Seeds video previously. So standing here at my Iron Golem farm, by the way there's a tutorial for that on my channel. What exactly is a top seed? Everyone has their own criteria when it comes to a top seed. It might be spectacular sceneries like this one here, or some people just want to start on a lonely island. I'll try and keep a certain variety to my seed so that there's a seed for everyone. Granted, hunting for bedrock seeds is tough as and it takes tons of hours too. I'd be very appreciative if you guys sub to the video, or the channel actually, the channel. Because breaking news, according to my YouTube stats, only 4% of you wonderful folks are subscribed. World record. And if you can, please do watch the whole video. Don't skip. Don't skip. There is a little secret about YouTube. If you watch the full video, they'll recommend it like crazy. So skip the video if you want, but later on in the toilet, just play the full duration. I'd love you for life for that. And if you can, let's try and hit a 20 goal like on the video. There's something stuck in my teeth. And without further dilly-dallying, let's jump straight into it. Last episode, we did the internet seeds first, and then we did mines last, because I thought mines was pretty good on that one. This time, I think mines is okay. It's a very scenic seed, but I think that's about it. But it is really beautiful. We spawn exactly where that crosshair is, and right at spawn, as you can see, there's a village right there, a ravine, which means you can get some ores if you go down below, and you have an ocean to your right side, which means lots of shipwrecks. And if you pay attention to the left, there is another desert village, and there's also a desert temple north of that village. Now that it's nighttime, you can see these villages a lot more clearly, but I do think it's time to put our feet firmly on the ground. Ah, that gives me jitters in my stomach. So right at spawn, you have your very first ravine. It's not deep enough for diamonds, but there's tons of ores just at the side of it, and that should get you started. And fortunately, at the very first village, you can find a blacksmith. You also have a Fletcher in this village, which means instant emeralds. Chop trees, get sticks, trade it to emeralds. Easiest way to get emeralds, hands down. And don't forget, grab these hay bales, find a farmer, trade the wheat back to them, and you'll start off with a decent amount of emeralds. Just beyond this first village, you will find your first ruined nether portal. It's a very cool one. It's in the Badlands Biome, and it's partially submerged. Very nice. You have a gold block up top, and decent loot in the chest. So the highlight of this seed is that there are two very cool looking villages. All you gotta do for the first one is just follow the banks of this river along the Badlands Biome, and you won't miss it. And en route to that village, to your left, on these coordinates, your first desert temple, which means good loot of course. Keep following the Badlands side and you will stumble upon that village that I was talking about earlier. Check the coordinates on your screen right now, because I'm gonna turn it off because I want to do a cinematic flyby here. Check out this village. It's a desert village that bugged out into a Badlands biome, and it's also a zombie infested abandoned village, and it looks very cool. All the colors bunched together like that. I always love looking at that. There's a ravine, a two-part ravine that cuts straight into the village. As you can see, it goes all the way down, and this ravine is really deep. It goes down all the way to blocks 12, which means good opportunity to find diamonds. If you go to the far end of the ravine, right here where there's water, and jump down, make sure you land on the water. Diamonds. Right there. Exposed. Very nice. We're almost at the main highlight of the seed. We have a very nice Pillagers Outpost at these coordinates here. It's right by a river, and it sort of extends high above the ground. Anyway, this is what I want to show you. And this, my friends, is the main highlight of the seed. Yes, it is a little bit far from home, but not too far. But check out this awesome plains village. It's not plain at all. It's a plains village that bugged out and mostly generated in a swamp biome. And it's one of those villages, it's sort of intended to sometimes bug out like that, because you can get special villagers. Check this out. We have a ruined nether portal which generated right in the middle of the village, and it actually infested this crop farm. Very unique. I tried this seed on 1.15. I already loved it, and now I love it even more. Awesome. These folks here are the Swampland Villagers. Check that out. Those green leaves on their body. This one as well. Very cool. So my favorite part about this seed is this location here. So when it comes to testing whether this is a good 1.16 seed, I would assume that you would want to make your nether portal here. Okay, we fixed it up. Let's head right in. Awesome. We spawn at my favorite biome, which is, well, this one here. the warped forest, and it's nice to have it next to the crimson forest, so that's a pretty cool combo. But is there a fortress nearby? We need to know. The Nether Fortress is sort of inside this warped forest biome. Let's see how big it is. Now we get a view from the front side of it, and yes, it's a pretty big Nether Fortress. So all in all, very good seed. It's not far from spawn, and well, if you like bugged out villages and good sceneries, this is probably the seed for you. So it's time for one of those internet seeds. You can't beat the internet when it comes to seeds. First of all, right behind us, there's a ruined nether portal. That's good for a start. I won't spoil the main attraction first. It's a small ruined nether portal, granted, but there's 2 blocks of gold, which means 18 gold. Very nice. And in the chest, aha, a golden shovel. Not the most useful thing in game, but it's a golden shovel. So I thought it would be better to tell this story midnight. It just seems more appropriate. Now you walk into a zombie infested village right at spawn, and you just follow this pathway, and in this corner right here you have a zombie spawner. I think that is super cool. Wait, it turned into a cave spider spawner in 1.16? Bruh. That sort of sucks. It was a zombie spawner before, which made a lot of sense. A zombie infested village raided by zombies from a spawner. That would be really cool, but I think unfortunately it has turned into a cave spider spawner, which is still cool, but I'm a little bit disappointed here. Oh, and actually, pro tip, I guess, if you want this seed to actually still have the zombie spawner, what you can do is just roll back to 1.14 or 1.13, for example, create this seed, load up the world, you'll have the zombie spawner there, and then you can always upgrade it to the Nether update right after you get to the chunk where that zombie spawner is. So I fixed it for you. But anyway, is it a good nether seed? Let's step right in. Well, the closest fortress is around 600-ish blocks away. Well, at least the nether fortress is good. It's very large in size and on top of a lava lake, which is ideal if you're gonna make a gold farm out of the nether fortress. So it's a decent old seed revisited, but I think we should find even better ones. Full credit goes to Agent Kitte on Minecraft Seeds subreddit for finding this seed. Oh. Now this is a really good seed generation. We spawn at the delta of that river over there, a nice ice rink, or you know, a frozen lake right on top of it, kinda cool. We do have a ruined nether portal not far from spawn, just by the river, and we do have a Pillagers Outpost as well, not too far from spawn. And also check out the variety on the biomes. We have a snowy biome there, we have a taiga biome, plains biome, we also have a mega taiga biome on the top left, which is a very rare biome. We have a roofed forest, no, just a regular forest actually, and we also have a gravelly mountain, as well as a snowy forest. I don't know what it's called, but we do have ice spikes as well over there, so pretty impressive so far. Oh, and we also have a swamp biome on the bottom left, so you'll probably find a witch hut there. Now that we've set our time to midnight, you can see that there's 1, 2, and 3 villages close to spawn. This is the closest village by spawn. Coordinates very briefly on your screen, as I want to do a quick flyby and show you how wonderful it looks. It's a snow village, well, with ice spikes behind it, and the ice spikes look very cool, or cold. Yeah, I like this village, but it's not the main highlight of the seed. I'm just gonna finish this flyby and then we'll go straight to the next one, eh? Right, hang on, I'll check out what I found. There's a Pillagers Outpost right at a village. So, okay, that just made this seed even cooler. Check that out, it's right next to these houses. That's a lot of stress for the villagers, that's for sure. A decent looking taiga village, I quite like it. There's another taiga village that I want to show you, but anyway, yeah, coordinates on the top left, and right, let's just go head out to the main attraction of this seed. Unfortunately, you'll have to wait just a little bit more for the main attraction, because I did find something else. I saw on the subreddit comments that there's a jungle temple, which is a very cool one because, well, okay, for one, a jungle biome is rare, but the cool thing here is that it's right next to a mega taiga biome, and right behind it is a village. And by the way, this taiga village generated next to a jungle biome, which is rare, and also partially inside a mega taiga biome. Now, taiga villages do not naturally generate inside the mega taiga biome, so it's always cool to have parts of the buildings in there. And finally, we're at the main attraction. Coordinates on your top left. Check out this village. This is a huge ravine. I don't see them normally grow that big. It's a very cool village, literally split in half by this massive ravine. It's also next to a lake, which makes it look even cooler. And this structure here, well, it's hanging on a ledge, quite literally. The ravine also has a nice network of caves inside, it seems. Let's see how deep this ravine goes. We're now at coordinates 12, which means you have a very good chance of finding diamonds around this area. I also find this really interesting. There's a lot of floating blocks on top of the ravine. I don't really see this generating naturally very often. I mean, one or two normally generates, but not spread out so evenly like on this ravine. It looks very cool. Okay, but the next question is, of course, is this a good nether seed? Now, I'm not gonna make the portal at spawn. I mean, this is the main attraction, so this is where we're gonna make the portal. So I made my nether portal at the stupidest location. I thought it would be fun. Alright, I know I can do this. This shouldn't be too hard, right? Okay, a few more jumps, and this is a tough one here. Okay, we're gonna jump, and oh, I made it! I made it! Alright, let's jump into the portal. Now that is a good spawn. Wait, it can be a bad spawn. Be sure to wear golden armor, but you spawn right at a bastion. Wow, this seed just got better. Oh, this bastion is huge. Check that out, and it's fully exposed on top of a lava lake. This is nice. Wow, alright, okay. Alright, we're at the start of the Nether Fortress. It's actually not too far, around 300 blocks away from spawn, and you go in from here, and it's actually quite massive. Yeah, check that out for size. That is pretty big. Most of the fortress is underground, so it's a little bit hard to find, but other than that, very good size. And well, again, you spawn at another fortress, which is super cool. Once again, this seed was found by Silky Sharp from the Minecraft Seeds subreddit. Alright, so it's time to up the ante. This one is a very, very cool seed. Only one highlight, we'll get straight to the point. I love this seed. First of all, bird's eye's view of our starting point. Mega Taiga Biome on one side, which is a very rare biome. Badlands Biome on the other, so having those two biomes next to each other is already a pretty good thing. But there's a village squished in between, and that just makes it fantastic. One thing to note, there is only one village within, I don't know, I think this is a radius of 2,000, 3,000 blocks. Only one village. I saw one more, but it's a zombie infested village. So this is the only active village around, so do keep your villagers alive. It's worth noting there's a double ravine to the left, which we might explore, which we might not as well if I don't feel like it, we'll see. But let's just get straight to the main event, and let's just jump all the way down to that village over there, because that just looks amazing. Almost there, and right, we've landed. This village here is just oh so special. It fits into every single criteria that I have for a good village. Having a village bug through different biomes, check. Have it bug through different biomes that spawns different kinds of villagers, check. Near rare biomes, check. We have two right across each other. It's perfect, and it doesn't even end there. So this is a villager egg. If your villagers mate and spawn a villager here, you will get a plains villager. Very nice. If they spawn a new villager here, desert villager. If it spawns one on this side, taiga villager. So to me, that's just that's the perfect combo. You have three biomes here. Very nice diversity. The color palette is just awesome. You have the tints of the desert village, those nice browns, combine them with the terracottas and the darker browns of the mesa biome, and then combined with the soft greens of the taiga biome. This is great. On top of that, it's multi-layered, just the way I like it. It's not boring. It's not all squished on, you know, just flat ground. So to me, top notch. This seed, by the way, was discovered by Telepathic Grunt on the Minecraft Seeds subreddit, so all credit goes to him. Good job. And it doesn't end there. There's another super special thing about this village. I'll get to it in a second. First, let's take a picture. Screenshot time. Clickbait for the thumbnail. Over on these coordinates here, we also have a zombie-infested village. Again, quite rare, and it's nice to have it right next to the Badlands biome, and I don't know what these foxes are doing. Are they eating the cobweb? I have no idea, but I mean, whatever suits them. If you're looking for a ruined portal, you can find one at the coordinates on the top left. There's a gold block over here. That means 9 gold bars, and this one is one of the portals that went... As you can see, it fell down to the lava. Decent loot in the chest. Oh, nothing too special, but enough to set you up. And did I also mention there's tons of wolves on this taiga biome? It's very useful at use those guys against mobs, against endermen. Very useful. Anyway, another ruined portal at this coordinate over here. Let's check for the loot. Not bad. Lots of tools. And golden apples, always good. Ooh, these boots ain't bad. We do have another zombie-infested abandoned village here. See, everything's abandoned except that main village. Lucky for you. Just make sure they don't get killed off over there. So this one here is cool because there's a ravine there, but it's even cooler because it's right next to a Pillagers Outpost. Pillagers Outposts are absolutely incredible to use as farms, so it's nice to know where you can find one. If you need a woodlands mansion, it's right here, but that's really far away from spawn. Forget the coordinates if you want to discover it on your own. Okay, now that we're done exploring, oh, by the way, lots of mine shafts and cave spider spawners inside the Badlands biome, easy to find. Alright, now that we're done dilly-dallying, time to show you the main thing that makes this seed so awesome. I mean, obviously it's a village, but there's an icing on the cake to it, and all we gotta do is jump into the... Ah, that didn't really work out. And the highlight. A zombie spawner. And a musical disc. And... no, not really. There's a stronghold right underneath the village, guys. This is insane. As if things couldn't get any better for this seed. Awesome stuff. Now, if you want to know the coordinates for the actual end portal, I'll show you. But if you don't want to spoil that, just skip the video for around 30 seconds. You know, I had the coordinates for the stronghold's end portal from Reddit, but it seems like with 1.16, it changed a bit, didn't it? Can't find it. Oh, well, there it is. Okay. There you go, 874-151-42. Right, so let's see if this is a great 1.16 nether seed. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's just light it up and step right in. Okay, are we lucky? Alright, we're at one of the new biomes, the Crimson Forest. Is there a bastion or a nether fortress nearby? Yipes, the closest nether fortress is around 900 blocks away from home. I guess it's still worth it considering the seed is so awesome. Here's your nether fortress, and right, farm your blazes, farm your wither skeletons. Let's see if it's a big one. I mean, it's quite big, but it's mostly submerged inside. Look, it goes all the way here. Okay, it's big. It's big. It's definitely big. It's just that it's not in an open area. But other than that, it's decent. And I mean, honestly, traveling 700 blocks, not so bad. Okay, back to the portal. Let's find a bastion. Ah, the bastion is not too far. So from our nether portal, all we need to do is go that way. And there you have it. Huge bastion, very close to spawn. Very nice. Okay, big plus. This seed, well, it's a winner as well. Once again, big props to Telepathic Grunt from the Minecraft Seeds subreddit. It's been good, and let's move on to the final seed of this video. Final seed. This is the kind of seed that I really like, by the way. They're stumbling and mumbling on my words. That is awesome. That is super, super awesome. Why? Okay, plains villages do not generate on mushroom biomes, and to have one that actually sticks its nose all the way in, this far in, is just awesome, guys. I absolutely love this. I've had some seeds like this before on Java, but as soon as 1.16 hit, the village actually moved back that way, and so in honor of the guy who found this seed, I gotta put a sign with his name on it. There we go. Pee pee poo poo. Good job on finding this seed. Okay, so here's a bird's eye view of the whole region where we spawn. Is that the only village? It looks like it, yeah? Solution, midnight. If we can see lights, there are villagers, but no. That's literally the only one. A few things I'll go through on this seed before we end it. There's 2 ravines to my right. Maybe there's diamonds. Tower of Terror drop time. Alright, one more cool thing on this village. There is a blacksmith. We found some added value on this seed. There is a Pillagers Outpost, but granted, it's around 1,500-ish blocks away from home, but it's also next to, well, maybe the closest village to home, because I haven't seen any so far. Next, we do have a nice ocean monument over here. It's around 800 blocks away from spawn, but still reachable. Okay, finally, last but not least, is it a good nether seed? Let's see, where should we place that portal? Oh, by the way, Savanna Biome on that side. That's, I mean, one of my favorite biomes anyway. So I think this road naturally leads to another portal, so let's just do it right here. Right, so I got a bit bored and decided to make this nether portal a mushroom. That looks alright. Okay, in we go. Oh, okay. Well, good news, we spawned at one of the new biomes. Bad news, it's the most difficult one. Yeah, soul sand valleys are very hard to traverse, and these guys spawn a lot. But you have the luxury of finding bone blocks, which is always awesome. And I checked, and both the Nether Fortress and the nearest Bastion Remnant is around 600 blocks away. Reachable, but not exactly close. So here's the coords to your first bastion remnant. It's a small one. It's kind, yeah, well, it's not the biggest one around, but well, it's close to home. Actually, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, yeah, it's okay. There's not much purpose to these anyway. You might find some loot and you might end up getting killed. That pretty much sums it up. The fortress, though, that's more important. Ooh my. The Nether Fortress may be a little bit further away from spawn. Well, again, very reachable at around 700 blocks, but this is the best Nether Fortress that we have covered in this seed so far. It's gigantic. It's huge, and on top of that, it's on top of lava. Absolutely perfect for making your gold farms. This is huge. Look at that. Look at that. It goes all the way, I guess it goes all the way in there as well. Yeah, it goes up until here, but the vast majority of this stronghold is on top of lava. This is perfect. This is a great Nether Fortress, hands down, and great biomes around it too. So again, great seed. Full credit to PP Poo Poo for finding this awesome seed, and it's probably my favorite one in this top 5 video so far. Alright, we're out and we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any bedrock seeds, leave it in the comment section below, because it's really hard to find bedrock seeds. It's not like Java. Java seeds is much easier to find. Not that it's easy, it's still hard, but bedrock is just pure luck. It's just pure luck. There are no tools. Well, semi-tools, but still, it's super hard. So if you have a cool seed, put it down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to have a look and try it out, but give me the coordinates so I know where to go. And if it's cool, we'll put it on one of the next seed video reviews. Seed review videos, there we go. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. The name's Masbro. Do consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.